And in some breaking news coming in, Avalanche has hit Zojila Pass near Rangamore on Srinagar-Leh highway. However, there is no loss of life reported. Administration had already closed the Srinagar-Leh road for winter because of a huge accumulation of snow at the Zojila Pass. And those are the visuals there on your screens at this point in time. This is a massive avalanche that has hit Zojila Pass on the Srinagar-Leh highway. Pradeep joining us for more on this. Pradeep, we can see the visuals there on our screens, but what can you tell us? What is the situation right now?
The good thing is that there has been no loss of life in this avalanche. This avalanche has hit the Zojila Pass near Rangamore, which is on the Srinagar-Leh highway. Just only a few days back, the Indian Army was trying to keep this road open so that supplies and other things can move from that place. This is considered to be one of the dangerous and the highest motorable road. Often during winter season, it gets completely covered because of snowfall, and people will face lots of many problems. But to ensure that the supplies are supplied to the people putting up in that area, the Indian Army is trying to keep this pass open. Earlier, it used to remain closed for about 6 months. During the last 2-3 years, we have seen that they tried to open by the end of March. But this year, they had been trying to keep it open even in the month of January. But because of the heavy snowfall, the road was completely closed for the last 2 days. The work had been stopped in that area. That's one of the reasons that there was no loss of life or property. Otherwise, there could have been very dangerous and battle for the troops working in that particular region. But I think this is for the people who often keep on berating our soldiers and try to demonize them. They need to understand under what difficult circumstances, under what situations they keep on working in this area, because here also our troops are deployed. They are standing like a rock to ensure safety and security of the country. Look at these visuals. Most of the time, many of those posts and the pickets get buried under the avalanche. Despite these difficulties and inhospitable terrain and challenges because of the bad weather condition during winters, our troops are deployed there. They stand like a wall. They take bullets from the body. I think our politicians should at least see these visuals. But here, in this case, thank God, there was no loss of life and property. But yes, the road in that particular area was completely closed. Maybe after 2-3 days, once the weather condition will be perfect, they will again start opening this road, because this year, Indian Army has made it a point and a mission that they will keep this road open for 12 months. That means 365 days this road will be open, so that both civilians as well as army personnel deploy either in Kargil or Leh, they continue to get the supply.
All right, Pradeep, thank you so much for joining us with all of those details. On that note, it's time to wrap up this edition. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned tomorrow now.